Today it is the 30th of October 2025, and I'm still in Greece, and I'm out here by the tree, platinum, no, this kind of tree that has this type of bark, kind of, you know, uh, looks almost like it's sick, but that's just how it is. And it's a huge tree. It must be like, I don't know how old, maybe 50 years old or something like that. It's huge. Here's my cup next to it. It's ginormous. Um, yeah, and it's just another weather report basically. The weather is awesome. It's obviously fall, but we haven't gotten into the completely red colors yet. We're more into like the yellow colors of this platine tree. I think it's a platine tree. I'm not sure. Um, I think the olives should have been taken down now, but they didn't take them down. I don't know why. I think maybe there's some insects in them this year. That's not good. I don't know. Or I heard that because the prices of olive oil was so low this year, in Greece anyway, nobody really wanted to harvest. They just like said, "All right, screw it. We'll just not harvest, and then eventually prices will come back up." So right now you can buy a liter of olive oil for like I think it was the last offer I saw was €6 and 6 cents maybe, or 60 cents, 6.6, something like that. Maybe it was 7. Let's just say 7, because I think 7 is around $6. So but I mean, that's only here in Greece you can buy olive oil that cheap. I mean, if you go to any other country in Europe, maybe Italy is that cheap also, but most other countries have like huge, profit margin on it. Uh, so I think in Northern Europe it's like 12 euro for a liter. And I'm talking about extra virgin olive oil. I mean, the only olive oil you should eat. But now, of course, they are starting to sell that kind of washed out stuff that they mix up with other things, and which is not, you know, maybe chemically extruded from the pulp and stuff like that. I really don't think you should eat it, but I saw a commercial in Scandinavia where they said something about that it's almost just as good and stuff like that, which is a complete lie. But I mean, anything to make people buy that, they're junk, right? But I mean, we bought enough olive oil for next year as well, and we have also a friend who is producing olive oil, so we get 5 liters from him every year. And so we know the producers of it, and we know that it's super quality. So that's why we can eat so much olive oil down here. It's awesome. But I think this year either they left them, or there was an insect in them, or something. They didn't pick them this year. I saw some people picking olives, but not many. And also about the olives and the olive oil, there's like a controversial thing going on between Greece and Italy, where Italy actually buys olives, whole olives, and then they press them in Italy, and then they can call it Italian olive oil, but it's actually olives from Greece. So when you buy Italian olive oil, it's basically Greek. But the Greeks, I mean, after 2008, the Greeks were just, you know, many Greeks lost everything back then, and they'll basically do anything to stay afloat. Many lost their pensions, their houses. Everything was just destroyed for the Greeks in 2008. They were probably the country in Europe that was hit the hardest by the financial crisis. And after that, I think they had to sell out some of their like gold, and I think olive oil is one of the gold sources of the Greeks. This one is a little bit sick actually. This tree needs to be pruned. Besides that, yeah, what else is there to report from out here? Not much really. We're just moving into eating more. We're eating the last of the tomatoes, and we still have chilies, but yeah, as I said earlier, our garden situation didn't really work out that well this year. Mainly because we kind of had too many other things to do, so we downgraded the prioritization. Is that right? We didn't prioritize the garden as much as we would normally do because we had so many other things going. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can talk a little bit about because one of the things that we did was we have a business here in Greece now where we support Scandinavians and anybody basically who wants to move to Greece, and we do legal support and housing support and all kinds of stuff, just administrative stuff to help people get down here, because there's really a lot to do when you move down here. It's not actually easy, even though it's within EU, and especially if you're coming from a country outside of EU, for example, the United States. There's a lot of things you need to take care of before you can just settle down here. But I mean, it's not impossible. But the language barrier is a big one, and it's not easy to learn a language when you can't even use the letters you normally use. Yeah, so that's what we've been doing, and starting a business in Greece is a really cool thing to do. I think it's recommended. If you're gonna go here and try to earn money, you should probably have your own business down here. Look at this. What are these? Some sort of clovers. Still some small yellow flowers in there. I didn't mow the lawn enough either. But this is kind of interesting. There's a big patch of them here. I wonder where they came from. It's not the type of clovers I'm used to, but it looks like sort of clovers. What is this? Is it autofocusing? I don't know. Alright, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you also enjoy the sun wherever you are.